Okay guys, I'm going to give you guys a part 2 on buying and selling. Once again, I know you guys are waiting for Astro's comment, Altuve comment. I've got just a little bit of time, so that is coming. Don't worry about that, but we're going to get into buying and selling, and I got a lot of thoughts on the Astros this year, and I appreciate you guys' patience, but I am not a fan of any kind of addictions, and YouTube, it can be an addiction, and so I needed to step away, and I probably will step away for another day or two after these videos. So until there's reasons for that, that's all going to be explained in the next video, which is going to be kind of a rant, but it's going to be about the subject matter is going to be about how to survive this year with all of the kind of, how do you say, hullabaloo, hubbub that's going around this situation. And anyway, so let's look at buying and selling one more time. So you can see here, in the last 18 minutes, I have 15 transactions, or is that 18 transactions completed? I think that's 18. Anyway, and if you see here, in the last couple minutes here, just in this 2-minute period, I've sold for 16, 12, 18 and 13. So let's do the math here. 28 and that's 46. That's 59,000 in sales within 2 minutes. When it comes to buying and selling, it has a little bit to do with confidence. It has to do with trusting the process of buy low, sell high, and just having faith that any number is possible. So probably today I'm going to make 300,000-400,000. Tomorrow I'm probably going to make 300,000 here. I probably got about 40 orders going right now. Now I'm going to show you guys one more step, which is how to spot a good deal. So let's see here. So let's go ahead and just start from the beginning. Okay, we can go equipment, stadiums, or cart. So let's just pick one out of random. And don't look at anything that has less than a 7,000 to 10,000 gap for sell now, buy now. Okay, so right here, you can see here, and also don't use rituals. Don't do rituals. Rituals, like Mr. Tapper, this is a ritual. Rituals don't sell very fast. I think for fun, that's probably my order right there, but don't do rituals. So anyway, here, we're on the very first page right there. There's flawless right there. I see a 9,000 gap right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put in an order right here. And I'm going to go ahead and put an order for 7,999. And all I want to do when I see that is 9,000 minus the 10% means I'm going to be left with about 7,500, 7,700, whatever, 7,500. So what will make that sell? So you go in there and you look at that 16,999 right there, and you can see everybody, and you want to, and literally I'm going to drop a bomb, and I'm going to like literally drop it for 15,000, and I'm going to take away 2,000 of my profit, which is going to make that 7,500 come to 5,500. But it's all about speed. It's all about speed. So the reason I think that this is going to be good for me is because I don't want to involve myself in any transaction where I don't make at least 5,000. Have I done it? Yes, but there's reasons for that. That might have been to like clog the market, and I have other reasons for that. But let's go into a second one. Okay, that's a ritual, so I don't really want to get into rituals too much. You can see here there's only 6,000 here. Hot dog, not enough. Right here, that's not enough for me, and I don't think catcher stuff sells good. So you gotta, I'm not into bats. I'm not into selling catcher stuff. So let's go into something else that I think is pretty cool. The Posey Maple, that's actually my order there on the right already. So that's just sitting there. And let's go into something that's really good. Okay, that's a really good one right there. That's a good one. Because a couple of things is the gap, 96 to 1800. Also, that's a diamond. Look there, Under Armour armor knit diamond. So that means it's the best of its kind. That means people want it. You can see two people are trying to buy it at the same price. So I'm going to go ahead and put in an order for 96.66 right there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put in an order for 10,000. Make it look really good. Anything to get that buy and sell order as quick as possible. And you can see on the left, everybody's clogged up. See, there goes another buy order right there for the Pro Limited. So you can see it's clogged up for 18,000. So I'm going to put in, like I said, I'm going to drop another bomb in right in there, and I'm going to sell that for 17,000. And I'm going to take a hit, but it's all about speed. So the second, if I'm monitoring it, which I don't recommend really monitoring it, just put in a bunch of sells and walk away. Just trust the process. It's really quick stuff. It's really quick stuff. So anyway, you can see right there, Under Armour, Armor Knit. They probably call it Armor Knit when it sells. It's probably just called Armor Knit because they don't use that Under Armour stuff too much. Anyway, there's a turkey leg right there. There's a sunburst right there. Let's see what that's selling for. That's a little bit out of my price range right there. See, somebody's already playing the game right there. He's buying it for 1222 and he's selling it for 7. That's actually a smart move. I just don't think that will sell well because people want things that go. They want cards, they want pitchers, they want third baseman, and or they might want something as simple. Let's look at my creative player right here. When you go into equipment, you want things that people want. So you can see here, that Posey 28 Maple is a diamond. The other ones won't sell. The diamond will. On the gloves right there, that diamond one, not the gold ones, will sell really well. Right here, the Pro Elite, the diamond will sell, or the 2 diamonds will sell, not the other ones. So people want the creative player to be maximized. My creative player it's not maximized. It's probably 5-10 steps away from being maximized. But when you have a creative player, my creative player throws lasers, absolutely throws lasers. And so anyway, that's my part 2 on buying and selling. Let's take one more look at the market real quick. I'll find you guys one more deal and then I'm out. Okay. Like I said, there's the ritual again, because that ritual gap looks really good to my eye. Let's go to, let's say, page 4. Okay, right there, well-kept secret. I sold at least 2 or 3 of these, but it's a ritual, and so it was hard to sell. So I had to end up selling them for $99.99. Right here, the Trout 5 right here. Watch this. Put in a buy order for, let's say, let's just, you know what? I'd probably usually would put it in for $92.22, but right there I put it in for $10,000. The seller will receive right $9,000 right there. Somebody will see that $10,000 in one fashion or another, and then I'm gonna sell this. Even if I sell this for, like, let's say $17,999 or $16,000, I'm still gonna make $5,000 off it. Really quick, really easy. That's why I have 30 and 40 orders, 25 to 30, 32, sometimes 35 orders. I say the average number I have orders go to about 33 at a time. And so if everybody clicked on buy and sell on mine, I would literally make 100,000, 200,000 in 1 minute. So you just have to let your mind expand and basically just have fun with it. The sky's the limit on this stuff. I haven't had anything, you can see in the top right corner by my banner, you'll see when somebody buys something from me. And so right now you can see nobody has bought anything in the last couple minutes, which is fine. But then all of a sudden in 1 minute, 3 or 4 will just pop off. And all of a sudden, remember, I just told you guys in my last video, I sold like 59,000 of gear within a minute, within 2 minutes. So it just works like that. Don't invest a lot of time, just be really super smart with it. Everything you do has to be, really, really super smart, and just, because this will get you, this is like an addiction. So you really want to stay away from addictions of cranking out the time on that. So you want to be careful that you do this stuff quickly. You want to get the cards, but the goal of these games, TV, YouTube, everything you do is they really want to keep your eyes there for hour after hour, where you should be, doing something productive like working or making money, working smartly, studying, whatever it is. So there's my Cabrera right there. Somebody undercut me right there. So I'm going to even go lower. I'm all about speed. So I'm going to do 15,000 right there. And I'm only going to make whatever, 3,500, which is kind of, but Cabrera, the reason I use Cabrera is Cabrera sells very fast. That's probably the fastest moving card I've seen. I'm probably wrong about that. If you go over here into, let's say, Christy Mathewson right there, and then you buy him right here for 66, see, I just sold I just bought the Armor Knit, just like I calculated. That's the one I put 3 or 4 minutes ago, that Under Armour Armor Knit. So in the meantime, you put in an order for Christy Mathewson right there. We'll go back to equipment, and that Christy Mathewson sometimes sells real quick, sometimes it takes a while. Okay, there's my armor knit right there with that little 10,000. Like I said, I promise you guys, I'm going to sell that for 17. See, Miguel Cabrera just got purchased right there. So I'm going to drop a bomb right there and undersell everybody right there. Make myself a quick 5,000-6,000, whatever it is. I'm not even concerned about it. There's Cabrera right there. And I'm going to sell another Cabrera right there. I'm going to sell him for just something absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to undercut everybody for 14,000. It's just the way I do it. It makes sense to me because on this card right here highlighted, I'll make 2,000-3,000. On this card, I'll make 2,000-3,000, 6,000. But as I just sold the armor knit, and as I just bought the Mathewson, I might sell the Mathewson. All of these might sell in the next minute, and I've just made myself 30 or 40,000 stubs in a minute or two. So anything is possible. You can see I've got all these other orders going also, and you can see the time here from the time I sold Shibe Park. This is like 50,000. This was just 22 minutes ago right here, these three. So in the meantime, I made all these buy orders. Then I sell another 15 here. I sell another 17 here. I sell another 14 here. Oh, I'm sorry. These are active orders. Oops. Not completed orders. Oh, wait. Are these active or completed? Oh, yeah. These are active. These are active. Sorry about that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I think I've made it crystal clear that anything is possible. It's what your mind, how many transactions you can handle. And so I kind of have a system that like when you look at your active orders, the ones towards the bottom are the oldest ones, and these are the newest ones. So you don't have to recheck these because these are probably the ones that are literally freshest. But if I went down here to Crosley Field, one of the older orders to Crosley Field, and then I go look at that might have been outbid, so I might have to adjust it. So let's go to Crosley Field right there. Oh, and it didn't get outbid. It's just still sitting there. So that just needs a click. Actually, I don't really like to deal in these smaller transactions for me, but since I know how to do it so quickly, it won't affect me one way or the other because I can kind of compartmentalize rituals, equipment, cards, stadiums. I can compartmentalize that because I've been doing this for a little while. So anyway, that's my part 2 on this video, and hopefully you guys liked it. Like I said, the sky's the limit. There's absolutely no way. I couldn't even put a number to it. There's no way that if you do this right, and let's say you have a few 100,000 stubs in your account, that you can't make 100,000 stubs an hour. There's just absolutely no way. It is totally possible. I would stay away from things that are super, super hot. And like, okay, let's say, for example, this Mike Schmidt. That Mike Schmidt, even though it looks good right there, that is a hard sell. I happened to sell one earlier, but you sell it, like let's say you get off of school at 3 or you get out of work at 5 or whatever. That's when you sell. But once it gets to like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, that gap will start to remove and it won't happen again until the next day. So this Mike Schmidt, a lot of people are going to be trying to sell their card from earlier today. Sometimes you don't want to wait for the same day. You just want to let it roll to the next day. But a lot of people like to sell the same day. I like to sell instantly, but if it sits there for a couple days, nothing bothers me. And so you just kind of like, if the market tanks on that card, let it go back up. So at the end of the night, I did notice there it goes. See, I just sold Armor Knit. The one in this exact same video. I bought it and sold it. Just made a few more thousand right there, just in the middle of this video. Cy Young, great card. That's a little bit high. I think you could get them a little bit lower. I did buy Cy Young myself for 100,000. And Lefty Grove. See, I don't get into transactions like that. There's no profit in that transaction right there. Jacob deGrom. That's a slow selling card. Little bit of profit. 10,000. See, I just sold Miguel Cabrera. I only made like 2,300 off of that. But you can see I just sold one card. I don't even know the profit, 5,000. So just in the last 60 seconds, I've made 7,000 profit. So Ken Griffey Jr., I just bought him, but I didn't want to sell him. I actually needed him for a program reward. There's my Cabrera right there. Let me see my Cabrera's 15,000. That's my only Cabrera right there. And anyway, you can just turn off the PS4 and you can just walk away. And when you come back, all of a sudden you have at least 10 more transactions done. Every single time I come back, I've got at least 10 transactions done. I wish it was more like 20. But it's sometimes 15, sometimes 9, but usually at least 10. And so just in those 10 transactions, you've made yourself probably another 50,000 stubs while you're at work, while you're at sleep. So there's no way I can see how a person can make, even if they're not good at this, I just can't fathom it. How can you make less than 50,000 stubs in a single day? It doesn't cross my mind that that's possible. I am capable, like I've said earlier, of making probably about 350, 400,000 stubs in a day. I don't want to do that, but once or twice a month because of the addiction things. I don't want to be addicted to the game. So I'm only getting into that mode for 2-3 hours a day, twice a month, and I go out and just rip it, and I literally get like 350,000 stubs. Like I said, with all my orders going today, from the last couple hours, I'll probably make 350,000 stubs by, who knows, tomorrow, next day, whatever, probably by tomorrow. So that's my video. Hopefully you guys liked it, and take care.